Hi everybody, we're Chris and Wendy from Meeple Overboard, and today we're playing
Rolled West by Tasty Minstrel Games, designed by Daniel Newman. Look at them tasty gold nuggets. Right? Hey, get these 12-sided dice out of my gold nuggets. Oh wait, no, these are the 12-sided dice right here. They are our gold.
But they are not as tasty as chicken nuggets.
They are nuggets though, and they are gold, so they can be traded for goods and services.
Except this one here is copper.
Bummer. And wood nuggets? Anyways, so what's going on here? This is a distilled down roll and write version of the original game Gold West by J. Alex Kevern. Daniel Newman took it and made it miniaturized into just this. This is our whole player board here. And we're going to kind of walk through what each area is, and then we're going to play it. And it's going to be super quick and easy.
So on a basic turn, what we're going to do is we're going to roll all 4 dice. We're going to set aside 1 die for our terrain type, and that's what this bottom space down here is for. We have to spend a wood with it to be able to put a little triangle on a space. As we move forward, we're trying to gain majorities, and we're also gaining points for just covering up spaces.
Now, over here in the, let's just move up the board northwise. So this here is the contract space. If you have a number of these resources here, you can trade them in and complete this contract for big points. You might say, wait a second, how do you get some of these big things? We're going to talk about how you bank resources so that you can complete a 5 goods project or contracts.
Now, over here is where you are selling goods individually. So for every copper that I sell, I can check off these little boxes. I gain the points underneath, and it is first come for the larger points, and then everyone else can get the lower points if they sell things later.
And then over here, the Boomtown office in the top left. This is where it's kind of like a coordinate plane. You'd have to trade in a copper to get this space, or a silver gold to get this space. And these are special, unique end game scoring bonuses for you. And in fact, if I use this silver gold space here and I circle it, Wendy has to cross it off of her board because these are for one person only. They're exclusive.
Okay, so the way we have these little things up here is at the end of each one of our turns, if we don't spend a resource, we can bank it under our turn number. Also, on each other's turn or during the end of the round roll, specifically for a 2-player game, we can bank 1 additional resource in between turns.
You'll notice I'm the first player, so I have this first space X'd off because I cannot bank a resource before my first turn, obviously. But in between each of my turns, I'll be able to either bank one of Wendy's resources or the Ghost Roll resources.
And since a lot of things are first come, first serve, Chris, you get to go first.
I go first, and Wendy can bank off of my first roll. So here we go. So I roll wood, silver, and copper. So I can set aside one of these as my terrain type. I can even set aside wood as a terrain type and use a single wood to build there. Or I could choose to set aside silver as a terrain type and use 2 wood to build not just a single triangle, but also a triangle and a circle, which I think is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go triangle here and circle. And it specifically matters to do circle because certain Boomtown offices will be bonus points per circles that you have. Now, the last thing that I can choose to do on my turn is to spend this copper. I can either put it on the sale track, or I'm just going to put it up here in my storage. I'm going to hold on to that.
Now, I'm going to decide what I want to bank on his turn. I cannot use the silver because this is his terrain type, but I can use the wood that was spent with it. So I will go ahead and take a wood to see if I can build something down here.
Okay.
Maybe next turn.
So that's the end of my turn.
So then I roll. Surely but gently. Wow, that is a lot of silver. So once again, I can make wood my terrain type and start on this wood track, spending this wood along with this wood. Or I could just hold this for later, or I could use it to be my double length one, or the X and the O one.
Yeah, do you want to compete directly with me?
I can compete directly with you. I'm actually not going to. I'm going to go ahead and cross this one off, spend that wood. So I spend 1 wood as my terrain type and 1 wood as my additional assistant. So I put just 1 triangle right here. Right like that. So those are spent. And then I'm going to go ahead and check off 3 silvers because I want this 2 and this 7 point right here.
Meaning that I have to cross off that 7 point. So if I sell silvers, if I get to that 3rd spot, it's only going to be worth 4 instead of 7 points. Now I can choose to bank if I want one of Wendy's silvers. I cannot bank her terrain type resource, or I could wait for the ghost roll. And I think since I have almost no choice, I'll just wait for the ghost roll.
Okay.
So, into the ghost roll time. Wendy,
End of the
roll
round.
3 of those dice.
That's true. Only 3. Because one would be the terrain type if there were a third player.
Ooh, see, I was thinking about banking a wood, or I could get a gold because gold is more rare. Gold! Precious gold!
I'm crossing this off because I did not bank something on my turn.
And that'll just help keep track of it, yes. I'm gonna bank on my turn I'm gonna bank wood, methinks. You want to bank one of these, or do you want to wait for my turn to see what you're going to bank?
I'm going to go ahead and bank a wood as well.
Okay, very good. So that's the end of the first round. You'll notice up here that there's room to store up to 5 rounds worth of things, but the game itself is 6 rounds long. You just don't bank anything on your 6th turn. So that's also the time tracker up there. So I banked a wood. I have a silver and a wood and a silver and a gold. So what I think I'm going to do this time is, oh my, yes, this is what I want to do. I'm going to spend silver as my resource type, my terrain type again. I'm going to spend 2 woods from up here. Cross that off. And now I get to once again build a triangle and a circle. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points that I have right here so far, and I'm likely going to get that majority. And now with a gold and a silver, I could either sell them or bank them, or I could get one of these gold silver spots. And I keep in mind also I have this copper up here, so I could do any one of these Boomtown offices with copper silver or silver gold or copper gold. And I think that what I want to do I think I'm going to become the Copper King. We haven't rolled a lot of copper yet this game, but I'm going to spend silver gold to do this.
Which means I crossed it out. It is no longer available.
So what this particular Boomtown office says is that I'm going to score 1 extra point at the end of the game for every copper that I've used, either in my sales track or to complete contracts. So Wendy banked wood on the ghost roll, right?
So I'm not going to bank anything now.
Alrighty.
All right, so I roll now.
So I can choose to bank on... so that was my 2nd turn. I did not bank anything, so I'm crossing that off.
Let's see, I have a copper and a silver. Well, and I have 3 wood, so I could make a wood a terrain type. And then I could use my other woods if I wanted to make a triangle and a circle. That is 5 points right there. That's pretty sweet, a lot of points. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then with copper and silver, let's see, I could either go here or I could go here.
Oh, make sure to cross off your wood. Yeah. Perfect.
So what this one says is for each square in Boomtown, I get 1 point, and I also get a point for every majority I have over here. Or I could go and get 2 points for every circle I have on the board. This is already worth 2 points. Would already be worth 2 points, so I guess either way works. I'm going to take this because Chris already has some circles.
I have more circles than you even, so
I don't want you to get that.
Boo! Boo!
All right, now we do the end of the round ghost roll.
3 dice.
3 dice only.
Okay. That's right. I was going to bank wood from your turn, so I'm glad the ghost rolled wood anyway, so woohoo!
Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take wood as well. We'll see what happens.
That's your spot, so make sure to cross that out.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I did not save one this round. So let's go ahead and go here, and now the wood goes there.
You are rolling, you're banking for in between your rolls.
All right, and it's your turn.
Very good turn indeed. So now I'm going to roll, and what do I got? Ooh, baby, yes. I have never had this much good time constructing before. Oh my gosh, this is great. I'm going to use silver again as my terrain type, and I'm going to use this wood plus this wood from over here. So now I can do another triangle circle, meaning it was very wise of Wendy to take that away from me so that I couldn't get it. Curse you and your great planning. But it's okay because I only have copper, gold, and another copper now to work with. So, this is hard. 2 coppers and a gold. I can only bank one of them if I really wanted to. So I could just sell the gold, or I could take a copper gold. I've hit a lot of these stars. These stars can be worth points. So what I think I'm going to do is, perhaps idiotically, because I've got this bonus here, I'm going to spend a copper. This might be my last Boomtown office I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend copper gold in Boomtown to get this bottom left office.
It's a pretty good one for you.
Yeah, which says every star that I hit is worth a point, whether it's these stars or these stars along the terrain tracks. And now I still have my copper banked, so hopefully it'll be better by next round. Wendy's already banked resources in between turns, so she cannot.
All right. Ooh, woods and coppers. Me oh my. So I could go ahead and make wood my terrain type if I wanted, or I could start working on another track, maybe copper, if so I could work on some different majorities, maybe move up somewhere else even.
Because that's going to be worth multiple majorities, and you really want circles. So that would be copper plus potentially 2 woods.
It would be. So I think that's a good...
It would be.
It would be. I think I will do that. So I'll go ahead and go here for that. Now I have a copper and a silver. Copper, silver here would be for majorities, which now I'm hopefully getting 2 different majorities. So that would be worth a couple points.
Okay, plus itself being worth points for Boomtown offices. That's great.
We're hoping it'll be at least 4 points.
That's pretty solid. So do I want to bank...
Not keep anything again.
One of your resources. Oh, this is so tough, because I want to bank a wood so that I can finish out this last silver thing. But I also want to start banking copper, because I really want to complete copper contracts or copper sales. So, it's only... I didn't save anything the third round. So, I'm going to bank wood one more time. All right, just like Daft Punk, one more time.
This is a very different game for us.
Yeah, this is really bizarre.
All right, 3-some ghost roll.
So 3 dice. Do you want gold, or gold?
More gold. I think I'll wait till your turn.
Okay, so nothing for the ghost roll. It's now round 4. Round 4 of the game. Oh no. I have double wood and no silver. I was really hoping to build out this last silver here. But...
You got a wild.
I got a what?
You got a while.
I have a while? Okay.
A while, yeah.
I thought you said a wild. I was like, oh, I rolled a wild. Sweet.
I'm going to bank wood because I know even if he uses one as the terrain type, the other one will not be, so.
That's fair. I have 3 wood sitting here, so I could try and chase you on that wood track. And also, stars are worth points for me. Or I could try and get high up here on the gold track, because it is worth 5 points at the end of the game. And so I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go gold, wood as my terrain. So I'm going to do a triangle and a circle, because I'm using 2 wood. I'm going to hold on to this wood up here, though, so I'm only spending these dice. And then my last thing with a copper, I think I'm going to hold on to it this round, because hopefully I can maybe use it for like a big contract or something. So we shall see.
All right, my number 4 turn. Ooh, I could keep moving up on the wood. 3 points. Not a circle. Or I could go ahead and move copper a little bit more over. Options fill my head.
You went to the doctor, and the doctor said...
No more monkeys jumping on the bed?
Yeah, that's the one.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do copper as my terrain type. I'm going to spend the 2 woods that I have because that gives me another circle, which gives me another extra point. So that's a few extra points there. And then I'm going to spend the 2 silver here so I can go ahead and get this bonus.
Hot diggity dog. So, whoop, that's gone for me. So the copper is your terrain type. So the only thing I can't bank is copper. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm going to bank another wood of yours. Yeah.
And once again, I'm not banking anything on my turn.
Because I'm willing to bet that I'm going to roll this next round of silver with no wood. And I'm going to be so happy if I can complete this. Okay, so go ahead and roll 3 dice for the ghost roll.
Ghost roll of power. Ooh.
Copper, or gold. So I'm not banking any of these.
You're not banking anything. Let's see. What do I want? This is worth 4 points for me. I think I'm going to wait till your turn.
Okay.
See what you do.
Very good. Round number 5. This game is just zooming along. Oh, I was so wrong. I rolled so much wood. Oh no, this is the last thing that I wanted. Alrighty then. Well, I have 5 wood, and you can only do 1 terrain thing, so this is ludicrous. All right, I'm doing this. I'm going to make wood my terrain type, and I'm going to spend 2 wood here to go triangle, circle.
I'm going to bank a wood.
Okay.
From you.
And then with this copper, I'm going to spend my 3 previous coppers plus this one, or my 2 previous copper plus this one as 3 to move up the sales track. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Because that is worth both 2 points for me plus this bonus 6. And hopefully I can get over here to get more and more and more and more points. So Wendy, you banked something on my turn?
I did. Now it's my turn.
Very good.
Copper, copper, gold, and silver.
Oh, I'm going to cross out round 5 because I banked nothing on my turn.
So I haven't done any contracts, so this little one wouldn't be very good. I did make it to 1 little train over here, which is not much. I do have to pick a terrain type, which luckily I have wood, so we're okay there. I could reach for this 4 points here, or I could work on gold and get 2nd place at least there. It's not quite majority.
Right. Yeah.
But it's something. But it's not really worth points. So I'm going to go ahead and spend a... Oh, but I get 2nd place on silver as well. Still not points directly. Options, options. Okay, I will go ahead and use the copper with my wood from up here. So just do... Oh, that's only 1 still, huh?
There would be only 1 space, yeah.
I feel like any way I do it, it's not really worth much. So I'm going to go ahead and go on the gold track, actually. I don't want that gold.
Okay, so... Yeah, all right. So I cannot reserve a gold this round.
You cannot reserve a gold this round. Okay, so I spent the gold, I spent the wood. Now I have 2 coppers and a silver. I'm going to bank the silver. And I'm going to go ahead and spend... You know, I'm just going to go ahead and do this just because it's worth that right there.
It's worth at least 3 points for you just in Boomtown offices.
It is. So we'll take that.
Okay, I'm going to bank 1 of your coppers. So hopefully that's the last copper I'll need. So now we go to the ghost roll. So 3 of them dice get rolled. Do you want to reserve any of these resources, or do you want to wait for my turn?
You know, I'm going to reserve a silver. We're going to see what happens.
Hot diggity dog, that's nice. All right, and so we go into the last round. Can I have the 4th die, please?
You may.
I know you wouldn't be trying to just hoard the gold from me. Okay, I just need to roll 1 silver. I have 2 wood sitting here. Just silver, not too much wood. Please? Oh, this is conflicting. I have 1 copper just sitting here. Oh no. Okay, so I did roll silver. I rolled an unnecessary wood. So here's the thing. If I get silver and I use my 2 woods, then that's 9 points, which is huge. It's another star. Or I could do wood, and that would get me what? That would get me that would give me 6 points and 2 stars. This is still worth it. So I'm using silver as my terrain type, and we use both of these woods up here on my board so that I can do triangle, circle. I have never filled up one of these tracks before, and I'm very happy about it. Okay. I'm unhappy that this thing over here was only worth 3 points so far because I haven't rolled enough coppers. I have gold, and wood. Wood's completely useless. Completely useless. I have 2 golds and 1 copper. If I had 1 more copper, I could complete this 10-point contract, but I can't. This is bad. I could use gold down here in the Boom Town, but I would only get 3 points per completed contract, of which I have none. So I'm going to sell 2 golds. Yoink, yoink. So that gets me 2 points at least, those 2. And then I have 1 copper sitting here, and so I'm going to sell 1 copper, which I'm just shy of 6 points, but I'm doing that literally just because this Boomtown office, it will still give me 1 point for having sold a copper. So that is my last turn. I'm conflicted. I feel great about hitting this and terrible about not getting any contracts or getting that 6-point space.
All right. Well, I have a total of 3 silvers, 2 coppers, and a wood. I can get 2 points down here just from building in silver because I want to save those coppers. And I'm actually going to use this contract right here. So 2 coppers, my 2 silvers for the contract, 9-point contract.
I cross it off as a formality because this is the end of the game. But yes, you're supposed to cross off contracts as they get fulfilled. So, I think that's everything, right?
I think so.
Oh, hot diggity dog. Let's go to the score tracker. Which one of us is in a better place to write on the scoreboard?
Probably me. Is everyone okay if I shift it a tiny
You
bit?
can even just slide it down.
Oh, that would work.
There you go. So, I always like to score the Boomtown office last. I feel like that's most dramatic. So we just go down here. So sales tracks.
How much did you earn from shipping copper?
Copper, I earned 8 points just in these points here.
Oh, this is Chris and this is Wendy.
So that's the Boomtown office on the very top.
Okay.
So
you
8
earned
points in the copper track.
8 points in the copper track. I earned 0. I earned 16 points in the silver track.
Those are 16 points you just gave me. So
Yes.
I'll take it. I scored 0.
0.
Let me do me first and then you, because we're
That
going
sounds
left to right.
better.
Gold track, I earned 2 points.
Okay, I earned 0.
So you're still in the lead there. Okay, so now contracts, I earned 0. You earned 9. The wood track, I earned 3 points, plus I have second place. So give me 4 points for the wood track.
And I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hot diggity dog. Copper track, I earned 0.
And I earned 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're killing it. All
There's
right.
the big money.
But now here's what I'm hoping for. 2, 3, 6. 6 plus
11.
5 is 11, plus 9 is 20. Plus I have
Woo.
the 4-point majority.
24, and I earned a whopping 2.
Woot woot. All right, and now on the gold track, I earned 2 points plus the 5-point majority. So 7 for me.
And I got 2.
Very nice. So I got this majority, I got this majority, and this minority. Or second place, I should say. All right. And so now we get to go up to the Boomtown offices. So this one here says I get 1 point per copper that I contracted or shipped. So this one is just going to be worth 4 points. Plus this one says 1 point per star that I reached. So I reached 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stars. So 9 plus my 4 is going to give me 13 points in Boomtown officeness. And you have more Boomtowns than me. So how did you do?
Okay, so starting with this one, I get a point for every Boomtown and for every contract. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
This one is additionally 1 for every Boomtown and for each majority, which I did terrible on majority. Well, I guess I got 2. So I'll cover those. So this was 4.
For the first one.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
And then this one is 2 per. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh no.
Just ahead. This
All right.
24 might have won you the game, though.
We shall see. So let's add these up. How did I do? 13 plus 8 plus 2, so that's 23. Plus 4 is 27. 27 plus 24 is 51. Plus 7 is 58. Not my highest scoring game, but serviceable.
All right, 15 plus 16 is
31.
31. Plus 9 is 40. 49. 57. 58, 59. 60, 61.
No, not serviceable enough.
Barely.
That's awesome. That's a good game. I would have loved to have one more copper and either done this 10-point contract or done, this sales track or whatever. I banked almost too much wood. I did because I had 1 wood left over at the end of the game. I was just so jonesing to get to this 9-point area. I've never done that before. So I banked too much wood up here, I think. But other than that, I played pretty well. I usually don't go this heavy on a track. And I'm usually able to max out like one of the sales tracks or get a few more Boomtown offices or something. This was an unusual game for me, I think.
It was. And I think the fact that we both banked so much wood is very strange. Normally we're trying to build up for contracts, building up for Boomtown. It was different, but it was fun. So many options. And that's what I like about this game is there are a lot of different options of things you can do. You can sell stuff and really focus in on a certain type. Like you're trying to focus in on copper. I've seen Chris play games where he's just rolled endless coppers, gotten this thing, and earned like 15 points from one little spot.
Yeah, from a single boomtown office.
It's amazing. And then games like this where we have wood every round, which is amazing, and we're banking wood, and we're just focusing less on contracts and some other things. So yeah.
Hands down, if you had not gotten this office here, the circles, 2 points per circle in your terrain type.
You would have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 6 of them.
Would have been 12 points.
And that's the thing is, if I had gotten that, maybe I could have banked all that additional wood to really make it worth it. But I should have banked more coppers along the way. And I don't know, that's an interesting one. So I love this game. I would say this game and Castles of Burgundy dice game are two of my favorite roll and writes. They're strategic. Like, they're actually strategic.
There's so many choices. There's really dynamic decisions.
Yeah, and in my opinion, it's all about this Boomtown office. This is what makes it great, is that you get extra bonus points and whatnot, and it forces you to adjust your strategy a little bit. Plus, you have to adjust to the rolls of the dice, and I like that. I like that randomness because this game is so short, and it captures the feel. Like, all of these elements are in the original Gold West, which I really enjoy that game. And this feels like it without being like just a carbon copy, you know?
Yeah, tons of fun. Really glad that we have it and highly recommend it. We're Meeple Overboard. Thanks for listening.